done it all and was a multi-millionaire, a philanthropist, all of these things, but she paved the way for Madam. And so I think we have to pay respect. We have to show homage to one another and make sure that we can stay connected, but we can't do it without trusting each other. So we got to choose to trust. Now, you got to be choosy about who you choose to trust, but you have to still choose to trust.
So what did you do different when you made that decision to trust? What did you do differently?
Well, this is going to be hilarious.
Okay. We ready?
I trust God and I trust me.
Okay.
And so when I made that choice to trust, I had to be alone for a period of time.
Right.
So because I do believe that in my trusting, sometimes we can give things away that don't belong to certain people. So we do cast our pearls amongst swine if we do it biblically.
Yes.
Talk too much if we do it secularly. So just chose to get to really know who I am and what do I want, what do I need. And so then once I know that, then I can share. I can share and I can trust and I can give and we can connect and grow together.
So being in the hair industry, and you look at the life of Madam CJ, you're a salon owner as well. Mm-hmm. Talk about your journey in terms of how did you get to where you are as the hair oracle and having your salon, Relax No More, now Q Experience, so Curly You Experience, right?
Q Hair Spa.
Yes. So talk a little bit about that.
I just always believed it. My journey was never stop believing it. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care. I know what he poured in me. I know that there's always a bridge between your passion and your purpose. And so if you can, I just always believed it. I believed it. Even when the lights was going to get cut off, the phone was going to get cut off, or somebody had the lights, the phone, and the gas cut off because they got mad because I didn't agree with what was happening in my salon. So I never stopped believing it. Even on this journey, the hair oracle journey that was just a dream 10 years ago, God allows things to manifest that you believe, have faith in, and work hard towards. And so I just ain't quitting. I'm going to be on the beach with my legs crossed teaching sunset yoga, writing my book. So I want all of us to do this over there, too, one day. So I just believed. I believed it. And so I think that's just the most important thing because there's so many things stacked against you. And on that journey, it's been a lot of people that I've come in contact with. I've grown from them, just like we talked about Madam C.J. Walker, and many people paved the way for me. And so just show respect to women in general. I love us. We are just the absolute bomb. And so I love us. So I'm going to keep on believing and keep it moving.
Very good. Very
Your
good.
gift will make room for you.
Yes.
Yes, I believe that.
And it was one thing about it, confidence. I'm attracted to women that are very confident. Not arrogant, but confident.
Yes.
And I learn people's gifts. So once I meet new women around the city, like, okay, this is her gift. This is her gift.
Yes.
This is her gift. And I try my best to incorporate their gift in something that I'm doing. Because it is a blessing when I can go to other African-American women that have a gift, that have the confidence, that have a story, and they are willing to share it.
Yeah.
And not expect anything. There's so many amazing people that don't expect anything in return.
That's right. Yeah.
They just want to pay it forward and give back to other young ladies or women that are trying to do what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yes.
And to piggyback on that too is, as you said, we all have our gifts, and let's appreciate our gifts. My gift is different than yours, and it doesn't make it worse or better or anything. It's just different. So if we can learn to just even honor ourselves, even in our own giftings, that's important too. And I think that increases our confidence as well. I'm coming to the table. This is what I got, and I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, how do you handle it when people hate on your gifts? As Charlotte was saying, when they do things to demise your day of small beginnings. Intentionally.
I'll take you to court now. I don't work too hard.
She would.
I will take you to court. So now I can't get. It's hard for me to get stylists in the salon. Not that I want any right now. She'll take you to court if you're doing it. I absolutely will. We're gonna set the precedent immediately. I will sue you. I have worked so hard, and I love you, and I'm willing to share and give you everything that I can share and give you. But I will take your behind to the law. If you roll up with Granny in the car, Granny's getting didn't trespass with you. I'm not doing that with y'all. Not ever again. So that's what happens now. We'll go to court.
You were gonna. Okay. I'll make sure I don't roll over Granny.
Trespassing Granny's. Granny.
No, I was just gonna say, I like I said, I'm a words person, and I saw on LinkedIn, or we hear often, you share of your time, your treasure, and your talents, and it said, but we forget about the fourth one is our testimony.
Yes.
And it's really, really empowering to just hear the women around the table kind of share that.
It is. It is powerful.
You started this part of the conversation out, talking about Madam C.J. Walker and the spirit of entrepreneurism. And I get so excited just seeing how creative our women, our black women are. And we have so many gifts, and having that courage and that confidence to start a business is so wonderful. And you're starting to see more of it, where we're starting to say, beyond, hair salons. Look, who else was going to do our hair? So we had to do our own. But now, we're moving into jewelry and manufacturing and writing, and, it's just, that's encouraging.
Yes, it is.
But again, there will always be someone's who will hate on your dream. And I think part of it is our responsibility, when that ear is willing to hear you, to say, not only will your gift make room for you, but God didn't just give one thing to me. He blesses us all with so many things. Find your thing. And I don't have to not support your dream or hate on your dream. And it's not going to diminish mine because I support yours. And I think that's one thing that a lot of women can learn from each other. You can be a success, and I can too. Right. And it's not just one. It's not just one success among us. There's lots.
You talk about that confident word. Though.
Yes.
When you love yourself and truly understand that you are unique,
Right.
even though she might be selling the same thing you got.
Right.
You are you. Exactly. And what I've understood as being a hairstylist, for reinventing myself so many times. People come to me for me.
That's right.
They don't come to me because I might not be the best hairstylist on the corner, as far it's somebody up the street doing it just as good as me. Somebody in the kitchen is doing it better than me. Yeah. But my clients come to me because it's something else that I am offering them that they cannot get nowhere else. And for that reason, I can love on you for what you're doing and how you treating your clients. And I can love on you. We can be standing right next to each other in the same salon. And I'm not going to hate on the fact that you done had 10 clients today and I done had 2. It's no big deal. I'm happy for you.
Exactly.
So I think that's the point we have to get to as women. We have to learn to appreciate where we are and who we are as women, and understand that everything don't come all at once. And God gets
so true.
But don't you think that's difficult, though, in the African American community? This is something that I have seen, especially in my career. I have to say, other African American educators did not help me.
I bet they did.
That crab mentality, when you have that confidence. And when I came to Indiana, I was like, what the heck is going on? And I took care of mine. If I was their employer, if they were underneath me in the chain of command, they would always say, Ramsey, you're different. Ramsey, you're different. I'm like, but this is what we're supposed to do. And then they would watch me get stepped on. They would watch me get hurt. They would watch me. They would say, do you realize why you didn't get that school? Do you realize it was African Americans that kept me, not the man that kept me down. It was my own that, she's not ready yet. Wait till I retire, then she could step up. Like there can only be one. And
what I touched on earlier. You can't.
very competitive in the hair industry.
You gotta wait till I'm
in the hair industry.
yes, you do.
I raised my hand, so I don't forget my
That's real.
That's real.
I learned this in kindergarten. I stuck with it. It worked.
Ding, 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 ding.
What I learned in 2018 was that confidence is one thing, but what the hate on part is, because a lot of people got confidence, it's the courage. So while a lot of people are confident, what they're hating on is that you had the courage to do it a way that they did not even conceive it could happen.
That's true.
And so that's where the hate comes from. It's a slave mentality is really, really what it is. The crabs in the barrel that you spoke of.
Yeah, it is.
In Indianapolis, it's different.
I was just going to say that it's not just like that at our level. You know, I'm looking at the national platform, and we think about Rihanna. What if she never created Fenty Beauty?
Right.
Her lane was music. That's what we knew.
Mm-hmm.
But there's tons of makeup lines out there. Tons.
Yeah.
And she multi-million overnight.
Yeah,
and it's like, if that's your path, God,
formula.
then God will create a market. If that, you know, there's peace within your purpose if you live it out. So I'm just like, if she would have never created Fenty Beauty, I mean, 50 different shades for us, Black women. You know, we're talking about this Black History Month. We're talking about women. We're talking about entrepreneurship. We're talking about crafts. We're talking about all of this stuff. In silence, she didn't tell anybody she was about to make it. She just did it.
Right.
Just did it. She just made it happen.
That's right.
You know, she probably invested her own resources. She probably had a small group. You know, my grandma said you don't have to have a lot of friends. You just need two or three.
Exactly.
Where 2 or 3 are gathered. Your purpose can live.
And we're living in a time now where it's intensified because of social media, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
And people are looking into other people's lives on a regular basis. And they think so much is going, they judging and wanting what people got. And you get fixated on that.
They think that they know you.
They think they know
So
you.
let me ask a quick question, because this leads me into one of the questions here. So as we're talking around the table and we're saying, you know, all of the things that are happening right now, somebody spoke into our lives, didn't they? Somebody believed in our dream, right? So I'm interested to hear who spoke into your life. So Charlotte, when you were trying to make this happen 10 years ago, who spoke into your life? And what did they say? And I want to hear from every lady around the table. What did they say?
My
How'd they help you?
customers spoke into my life. Even more than, I mean, my family, of course, spoke into my life. And my mom was like, listen, you drop out of school, you're going to owe me some money back if this is a failure. So my suggestion is, if you don't want to pay me, you're going to have to, I'm going to sign the lease for you because I know you're only 19, 20 years old. I'm going to sign your lease. Don't mess up my credit. You know, they don't play that.
Real talk.
But from there, my clients just, I believed it.
Yeah.
And so if you believe something, you have the faith and you have the confidence and you have the courage and you have the peace within to do what you're called to do, you just gotta go with it. So my clients spoke into me, my other stylists, like Brenda Petty, always let me know I could get it done. But it was a lot that didn't. But my clients is who sticks out in my head. Alicia was one of my clients back then.
Yes,
they just was positive, always positive. So Tia too.
Tammy, who spoke into your life? Yeah, it could be a book you read. It could be anything that spoke into
Yeah.
your life that moved you forward.
Yeah, so I'll say, I mean, my biggest cheerleader is my mother. I mean, from day one, it's always been nothing that she didn't think that I could accomplish. And she still is that today. She'll call me with an idea of something that she thinks ought to get done. You should start this organization. I'm like, Mom, I can't do it. Yes, you can. You can do it. And she just believes wholeheartedly that there's
that's
nothing
right,
I can't
Mom.
do. I'm like, I love that in my mother. But, you know, I think that spirit has kind of rubbed off on me, and I find myself pouring into a lot of women around me who now pour into me, and they have that same spirit. I have a band of girlfriends who, I mean, they do that all the time too. The same thing my mother, you should do this. Or I'm like, well, why don't y'all do it? They really believe in me. And my sisters do. And that is awesome that people, they see something in you that sometimes you don't even see in yourself. Like, y'all think I can do that? And but sometimes when I sit back and I think about it, that comes from the fact that I absolutely believe in them. You know, I believe in them. I support them. When they say they're going to do something, let's do it. You know, I'm pulling up my sleeves. I'm the first one there. Like, we going to make this happen. Are we building that? Let's do it. Sometimes it might be, are we going in? We going in. We know we're going to do it.
All right. Well, we're going to take a very quick break to pay some bills, and we're going to come back and continue the conversation with who's spoken to your life.
You're tuned in to Let's Go There with Sassy C and Tia.
Do you need an affordable orthodontist? Contact Geist Orthodontics. We are a family-oriented orthodontic practice. We offer both metal and clear braces at no extra charge, as well as Invisalign. We also offer complimentary exams and records. We have super affordable pricing. Ask about our low down payments and monthly payment plans. Bring your kids. Sign them up for our kids club, Surfing the 7 Seas of Smiles. Contact us at 317-823-8338 or